Hi there, and welcome to Story Time with Uncle Bill. And today's story is the day I ran a guy over. There's a lot to it. First, I had some warrants out for my arrest at the time. I was between 16 and 18. My daughter wasn't born; she was 19, so it was before then. And it was Friday or Saturday night, probably Friday, because I got some bud. And not only did I have those charges, but my license at 12 o'clock, midnight the next day, my license would be revoked because I was on probation because I had 12 points, and in North Carolina, 12 points, they could start taking your license away. So they told me I was on probation, and I got a ticket, an inspection ticket, and I was supposed to go to court, and I didn't go, so they put a warrant out for my arrest. So my license was being revoked at 12 o'clock period. Couldn't fix it, and I don't really drink, and it was a party. It was always a party over at my house, and it wasn't even my house, my man Bud's house, but I stayed there. And it would get rowdy, man. I mean, it'd be a lot of people in there. And be a lot of blunts, and you can go crazy in there. Just don't fight, man. You can go crazy. They used to take blunt wraps and throw the guts all in the ceiling fan and shit. There wasn't really no girls around. It was just dudes being dudes. So who gave a damn? It would take me hours to clean the house up. Nobody gets mad if the house is clean, regardless of what the hell it looked like when he came home. Because there's times dude came home and that house was trash, people all over the place and shit. But he came in late. By the time he woke up, the house was clean. He give a damn. So that's when Zima came out, and they were all right to me. But that was the only thing that I could drink, and it was like a girl's drink, but it was all right. It gave me a buzz anyway. A couple of them give me a buzz. It wouldn't get me drunk, but it beats holding Pepsi with all the guys around, And we were too young to drink anyway. I mean, we got right, folks. I mean, we did everything. Not everybody did everything, but most of us did. I mean, just about, we didn't have no peyote or stuff like that, but all of that normal, no heroin, but almost everything else. So, and on this night, most of it was there. We was having a good time. And because I really didn't like to drink, I was always a designated driver. And if I even had a sip of something, I didn't drive. Nobody drove. I wouldn't let nobody drive. So, and you could stay over here. It was cool, Well, one of our buddies called up, and he had extra stuff that we didn't have over here, and we wanted it. So I was like, he was drunk. So I was like, I'll go get you, man. So Pat, my buddy Pat, he had this little Geo Tracker, and man, I must have drove it 1,000,000 miles, and it was parked behind my car. And he was like, yo, just taking shit, man. I was like, all right. Dude was in Richland. It's about 10 miles, 12 miles. It's not that far. So I get in the vehicle, get on the highway, cruise control, put it at 47. I got my seatbelt on. It's after 12 o'clock, so my license had expired. And I had known that was going to happen like a couple days before. It had been in the mailbox. I just never looked at it. So I went and actually got a duplicate license just in case if they ever took one. So I had 2 licenses, one on the dash that was the original, that if they took it, that's the one they tell you to have the duplicate. Sometimes they just don't check it, just check to see if you got your license. I had done this before. And I'm driving, and it's 5 lanes, 2 lanes, one way, 2 lanes, one other, and a turning lane. And there's a little restaurant to the right. I'm coming up. There's a cemetery on the right, and there's an apartment complex, Henson Arms. And I'm cruising, man. Man, I want to say more money, more problems along Biggie, Puff Daddy, Mace, and boom. I was like, oh shit, what the hell? I hit something. I didn't know what it was. So this is how I like in the country, folks. So there's possums, raccoon, deer, bear, bobcat. I mean, it could have been anything. A rat, a turtle. I mean, any kind of animal. Dog, you know, any kind of animal. And that's what I'm thinking. But it's not my vehicle, so I drive up the highway a little bit, and I had a bag of pot on me, and I chucked it. I chucked it in the woods and drove back, and right about where I thought, because I didn't get that far down the road, and got in the turning lane and put my emergency flashers on. So when I got out of the tracker, I hear this woman screaming, "Oh my God, he's dead! Oh my God, he's dead!" So I'm sure I got the dog. And I can't see nobody. I ain't got no good eyesight anyway. I'm a great driver. But as far as some seeing stuff that I can hit a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Just some stuff I can't see. I couldn't see nobody. And this one was loud. So I ran towards her. And as I'm running, I'm coming up. I'm on the road and I'm coming up to, it's a runoff. You know, it's concrete and it comes up to a curb. Goes into the culverts and shit. And there's this black dude in the gutterway. He ain't got no shirt on, and I go over there and I was like, "Hey, dude, man, you don't want to sleep there, dog." And it didn't even dawn on me. I thought the dude was just sleeping there. I mean, I swear to God, I thought the dude was just sleeping there. And then I started hearing this woman screaming, "He's dead." I was like, oh shit. Well, if he got hit by a car, I knew I couldn't touch him. The best thing I could do for him was go call 911. So I ran up, it's like a little knoll, and I was running up, and I ran up to a woman, and I was like, "Oh God, I'm so sorry, you got a phone?" And she started hugging me. She goes, "Oh, it's not your fault, it's okay, he's dead. And I was like, maybe he's not, maybe we can get him some help. We need to go get him some help, you got a phone." And this is in the 90s, people. Dude, I don't think cell phones was out yet. And if it was a big ass bag phone. There wasn't no cell phones. I don't think so. I think it was just, if it was, one was a bag phone. And so it turned out to be a bunch of people around here, and and this is in the grass, so you had to come up to the little parking lot area. And all the apartments started coming out. Because she's loud, man. If I was inside, I would come look. And I started running up to I ran up to the apartments, and somebody was just opening the door. They was probably freaked out when they saw me, because I ran right past them. "Gotta use your phone, gotta call 911. So that's what I did. I called 911, and they said they had already got the call. So I called my mom, and I was like, "Man, I think I ran this dude over." And they was on their way to work. So that was Saturday morning, so it was definitely Friday. And they was like, "Look, well," I said, "Well, just call the county jail when you get back. I'll probably be there." And I called my girlfriend who stayed in Kinston, and she was like, "Oh, you're gonna leave me?" And I was like, "Damn, it's kind of fucked up. I'm about to get 15 years. At least, if he dies." And then I called my buddies up, and they'll tell you, like I like to have a lot of fun, and then a lot of things I don't play around with, and this is one of them, but they couldn't figure it out. And I was like, hey man, probably need to come get your vehicle. I think I ran a dude up. He's like, oh man, this shit is funny, dog. Yeah. I was like, nah. And then they tell you the woman said the cops are here. I was like, oh man, here we go. So I had come out, and out of all the drugs that was over at my house, I only smoked pot, but I had did some mushrooms right before I left. Like an eighth. I ate them with some raviolis. They were nasty. But it had been about 30 minutes or so, and when I walked out the door, it started hitting me, and the whole street right where I was looking was lined up with red and blue lights, flashing white lights in between. It was so pretty. It was really cool. The circumstance sucked, but those lights were spectacular. And so I walked over there, and I saw I was a county sheriff department dude, and I gave him my driver's license, and he said, you gotta wait for a state trooper, just go ahead and sit over there. I was like, all right. So, and mind you, my man's vehicle is just parked in the turning lane with hazard lights on. I don't know how long I sat there. I sat there a long time, and watched the lights. They were pretty. And I didn't even see state troop pulled up, and I didn't see him get out of the car and walk all the way to me. But he did, and he was like, yeah, you're the dude. I'm like, yeah, I gave him a license. She said, come on, follow me to the car. And he was the last car. And there's got to be 1, 2, 3. There was at least 3 cop cars, and then there was an ambulance, and there was another ambulance. And there was the dude in the road, man. No, there was all these people, and they had been there the whole time, and that dude was still in the fucking road. I mean, like, not on the gurney. There wasn't even people around him. I was like, when they got there, and like, I didn't even really remember seeing anybody looking at the lights so hard, and they could have been right there on top of me. Were they waiting for a state trooper too? I mean, holy shit. I'm telling this, man, look, man, that ain't right. If he dies, that's on you, man. I hate the dude, but y'all been here forever. I'm freaking out. Like, I'm freaking out. Because he needs some help. And I don't know how to help him. I want to help him, but I don't know how to help him. And the dude just tells me, come on. To be honest with you, I never seen the dude get in the damn ambulance. And I'm freaking out about it too, people. I'm a wreck. This is not cool. This is not cool. But we get to the state trooper car, and there's a black dude in the front seat, and a plain clothes, and ain't a cop, unless it's a detective or some shit. I don't know, undercover or something. But he puts me in the back seat and give me a breathalyzer right off the rip, and of course I blew 0 because I didn't drink anything. And he's got my license, and he picks up the thing to call to check it. And I was like, look, man, do you think he's going to be all right, Bob? I'm trying to distract the dude hardcore. Because I don't understand what's happening, man. I really didn't do anything. I was minding my own business. I had my seatbelt on. I told him what happened. And I'm going on long enough that he just eventually puts the thing down. And when he does, I let off on the story. And after I said I didn't know what happened or what everything. And he's like, well, you need to make a statement. I said, well, the statement's going to be short. I was driving down 258 when I hit something. I didn't know what it was, and I came back to see what it was. He said, well, write that. That's exactly what I wrote. Of course, this is all got to be somewhere. I don't never seen dude in the paper, because I looked. I never seen any mention of it. Because I did look for the next 3 days, and I never seen it, but it definitely happened. So I'm in the back seat, and dude put the thing up, and he asked the guy sitting in the passenger seat with him. He said, "Can you tell me what happened tonight?" And he said, "Yeah, we was over at my house, right over here at Instant Arms, and I was having a party, and something like him and his girlfriend had him and his girlfriend had an argument or something, and I'm not really sure. The long and short of it was he was at the party, or she was at the party. One or the other showed up at this party with somebody else, and my man didn't like it and was like, "The hell with it, I'm just gonna go ahead and end it," and ran out into the road, started running to the road, and he said he ran after him, or somebody ran after him, and tried to catch him, and grabbed the back of his horse collar and ripped his shirt off, and he carried right into my vehicle, and I hit him. And the officer said, "So in your own words, whose fault was it?" And he was like, "My man's." And then I lost it again. Out of all the people on earth, this dude ran out in front of me. I just didn't need that, people. You know, I was doing good. I was doing bad, but I was doing better. Trying to do better, and I did not need this. This was hard. I just can't even imagine. And so I lost it, man. "Oh God, oh blah 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 blah." And the state trooper was like, "Calm down, I seen worse than this." And I was like, "Yeah, but you ever ran a dude over and think you about to go to prison for damn 15 years and he's over here, did anybody even help him yet?" And me? He said, "Give me back my license. And sir, are you gonna be okay to go home? Or you want me to drive you?" I was like, "No, man, I'll be all right, man." And I'm sure I was crying and all kind of shit. It wasn't no stoic thing, because I knew I was going to prison, and I was really hoping homeboy was okay. I just don't know why he wasn't in the back of the ambulance. Did they tell him not to touch him? I mean, what was going on here, man? And he was moaning and moving. I mean, he was alive. He was definitely alive, doing something. And let me go. I got in the vehicle. By the time I got in the vehicle, everybody was gone, and he wasn't in the road anymore. So they took him. I drove to the gas station, and Pat's dad, he was in a spot on my ass. He said, "You all right?" And I was like, "Yeah." He said, "You scared?" I was like, "Yeah." He checked out the vehicle. There was one, like a golf ball ding. I mean, just like that, like a golf ball. The only thing I can think of a body part that can make that kind of ding is elbow. Like I said, I've never seen it in the papers. I don't know where it hit him, nothing. It was, and I went back and got drunk, got tore. I never made it to pick dude up because I had to go tell the story. And I didn't want to press my luck no more. But that's it. I hope you like it. If so, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. I got plenty more videos to come. Y'all have a good night. Thank you. Bye-bye.